You're listening to the Soap Free Podcast, the show that brings you the latest information on soap-free products, trends, and ideas.
Hello, it's JP from Procyon, and yes, it's August, and yes, I have on my stocking cap, and I'm sweating a little bit in my half zip, but as we're about to head into another heat wave, I thought I'd just start by reminding all of you that winter is coming soon enough. So while we're all sweating and getting through the hot spell, we'll all be back to our cold weather garments soon enough. So join me in trying to find a way to get through it with a smile on our faces while we are sweating. But that being said, there's other things to sweat about, and I'm here to share with you a little bit of our current business. We are doing everything we can at Soap Free Procyon to control prices in our inflationary environment. But this past week has been a little difficult for two reasons. The final pricing came in on our most recent truckload order of our precious raw materials. And this will probably shock you. I know it shocked me, but just in the past 6 months, we've had a 20% increase in our raw material costs. And that's not even including plastic bottles, et cetera. That's just what we make our precious soap-free Procyon with. And that most impacts our powdered product, which most impacts our precious professional customers. We are doing everything we can to minimize the pending cost increase on our concentrated liquid products. So just a quick note to our professionals who may tune in for this. Apologies in advance for having to pass along the increases on the powder product, but is just exactly what we're getting hit with. But I want to really encourage the longtime professional users of soap-free Procyon Plus powder to really consider trying the Extreme Carpet Pre-Spray. This is concentrated so that out of a gallon, you add 4 ounces to every gallon of water, which means you get 32 gallons of product. And at current pricing, it's going to cost you a little over a gallon per diluted solution. But it is super effective. And we have not heard from a carpet cleaning professional who doesn't feel that the soap-free Procyon Extreme Pre-Spray is as effective and often more effective than powder. And for those of you using portable units instead of truck mounts, it's much easier to dissolve and probably friendlier to your equipment and more convenient for the portable folks who are cleaning homes, but often hotels, office buildings, schools, professional facilities. So please consider looking at the Extreme Pre-Spray, the classic carpet and upholstery, and of course, continue to use our very effective soap-free Procyon spot and stain remover, which comes ready to use. So wanted to put that out there. Apologies in advance for the price increases, but it is just a factor of this inflationary environment, and we are committed to continue to bring you this very healthy, very environmentally friendly, non-toxic, no VOC cleaning solution for your health, for the health of your clients, and for their homes and their professional spaces. So that being said, a little note that came up this past week was we were supposed to receive this large shipment last week. But when I called to check on the delivery time, it turned out that a person who was supposed to call for payment information never did. And my instinct as a human being was to express some disappointment and, I'll admit it, some anger. But I had heard something last week that I wanted to share with you that changed my response. And I think it's really helpful as we are traveling through some stressful times in terms of handling our customers, our family, our friends, just overall in our lives. Just a really helpful general thought. I hope you'll feel it's helpful. I certainly did. The comedian Patton Oswalt, who suffered a tremendous misfortune a few years ago when he lost his wife to cancer. And he very respectfully shares some of his grief and his coping through his humor. He offered this last week in a bit I heard. And it is that his wife would often say to him when he was frustrated or wanted to react certain ways, she'd say, and remind him all of life is chaos and all we can do is be kind. I mean, think about that. Chaos, when you're talking to somebody and sometimes you get a surprising response from them or they're impatient with you, just something isn't quite right in the communication or the emotional interaction. This statement by Patton Oswalt, it's all chaos and we can just be kind. I've been putting that into application. I don't know what that person on the other end of the phone is going through in their whole life. I don't know what that person who forgot to call me to get payment and that caused chaos in our business for a week and with clients, what they're going through. We just can't know what chaos is operating out there beyond what we can hear and smell and see. But it's out there and it's different for every person. So I just want to encourage you, two things. The first being, remember, there's chaos out there and all we can really do is be kind. Join me in that effort. I think it's important. And then back to green cleaning for a minute. I always like to remind you that when you take out all the harsh chemicals and the odors, the things that can harm us, you have to add something back. So in addition to being kind, be patient. Remember your dwelling time as you're out there in your homes or on your professional jobs using our beautiful, healthy, soap-free Procyon cleaning solutions. This is JP from Procyon wishing you a healthy and happy week.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Soap Free Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, soapfreeprocyon.com, where you can learn more about amazing soap-free cleaning products. Be sure to subscribe to the show in iTunes, Google, Spotify, or iHeartRadio so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Thanks so much for that effort. Until next time.